Hello, welcome back to our Japanese 1890 campaign, Rise of the Dragon. When last we left off, we managed to jump into the war between Russia and the United States. We figured if we have to go to war with Russia eventually, we want to do it while they're distracted with another powerful enemy. So now seems like the time. We managed to get a pretty incredible ambush attack on Shanghai and sank pretty much the entire uh, Pacific fleet for Russia, other than like a cruiser, maybe a couple, like two or three cruisers, I think, and a bunch of destroyers. So let us carry on. We're running a pretty big deficit here. That was to be expected. We have a lot of projects that are going right now. We're not a major power. Um, we can't really afford to keep this kind of um, dockyard action going for very long. So maybe in about 10 months or so, well, 11 months, we'll start getting some of these destroyers and corvettes into action. We may end up having to delay one of our Congo class for like 3 months or so just to not go into the red. But you never know what may come as far as budget raises and all that. So we set Huawei as our invasion target. Now's the time to strike on that. If we could get in there and get the invasions going, this would be the time. And then maybe we'll look at getting Sakhalin from Russia, although that would cause a lot of future tension with them because I don't think they would like us occupying that any more than we like them occupying it. So let's go, see what happens, see what kind of fights they put us into. Oh, trade protection. Let's go ahead and assign that now. Trade protection. Um, we're still short one. So we'll do a couple of our destroyers as trade protection as well. Give them a well-deserved break from the action. So next turn, see what kind of battles pop up. They can't even compete with us right now. This is some sort of cruiser action, I'm sure, where we're going to end up fighting against their heavy cruisers, as always. When we get out of this battle, I need to check our force distribution. Actually, if we can, let's just go home. I mean, this is fine. We'll check our force distribution and make sure that our heavy cruisers are assigned to Northeast Asia. We do want them involved. So where were they? They weren't far away. Yeah, that would have been a nasty fight. One light cruiser versus three. So it's a good thing we didn't get involved there. Director firing. Okay. Nothing really interesting has happened. So we do have our heavy cruisers. Oh, hang on. Let's get them into Northeast Asia. And we'll leave those corvettes down there. So hopefully that won't... Oh, those are foreign station. Yeah, we'll go with active fleet on those. And we'll move... heck, we'll move a bunch of our transports to Southeast Asia. We'll put them on Southeast Asia to give us some tonnage on foreign... Yeah, see, we're going to be a little bit short there. So let's send the 3rd Cruiser Division to foreign station as well. Alrighty. Just a little shuffle. We're trading out some of our new fast light cruisers for a little bit more shooty heavy cruisers. Here we go. Invasion time. They declined battle, and so we have successfully invaded. All right, so let's see what we can get here. These are some older heavy cruisers that we have, but they're still pretty formidable. I think we've upgraded the firing director on those to a more modern one, so they ought to at least be able to hit some. They're going to be slower. They're probably going to be slower than what we run into here. But if we can get into gun range, we ought to be able to score some hits. I should look at the design on this heavy cruiser when I get a chance. So what we're going to try to do is send our destroyers a little bit further south, and maybe we can wrap around their cruiser force. So what do they have? Yep, these are definitely bigger and better armored cruisers than what we have. So maybe we'll just focus on getting back to port. Okay, I'll go this way first. Let my destroyers fire off some volleys. Interesting. I mean, we're looking kind of nice here. Hey, we got one. It really depends on how good their torpedo protection is. But, I mean, this seems like it's probably going to be one of those fights where no one gets sunk. It's just going to come down to whoever did more damage to the other. Oh, that seems like that should have hit, but you know what? That's quite all right. Fire torpedoes. This is not a good angle for us. We might score a hit. No, that's fine. Heavy damage. I'm really tempted to go back with our Kasuga and try to finish them off, but at the same time, they are a lot. Their ships really are just better than ours for the heavy cruisers. We have 10,000 tons with. We're actually not that outmatched, especially by that other little heavy cruiser. It's just this one that's the real danger, but it's heavily damaged. So you know what? Let's send our destroyers home. They're scoring hits on us, and we're scoring hits on them. I just saw limited flooding on Kasuga, so we probably do just want to get out of there. Uh-oh, we took rudder. Well, we may end up losing our heavy cruiser. Let's go with it's on fire. Yeah, it's slowed down and it's on fire, so we're gonna lose it. It is limping pretty badly, and they're doing a torpedo run on me. How badly damaged am I? Oh boy, yeah, this is not good. All right, Kasuga's done. It's going to be out of control in just a second. That was my fault for going back, but you know, I thought maybe I could get lucky and just score a couple more hits on that Baron class. Poor Kasuga. But it wasn't really like it hadn't really earned many battle honors or anything. I don't remember it being involved in any of our other battles. Just, an obsolete ship versus a more modernized one, and that's what happens. Thus are the winds of fate. Just waiting on the scenario to end here. There's still always a chance that that Baron class might still capsize somewhere. Nah. So yeah, we lost that one. Oh well. That's the way the cookie crumbles. The U.S. has entered the war on our side. I think they were already at war with them, but hey, we'll take it. And our monthly balance has gone down quite a bit there. I think it's because we're getting some of our stuff repaired. It costs a lot of more money when you're repairing your ships, and also losing a heavy cruiser that it costs 200 and some to maintain. I expected more declines, like battle declines from the Russian side, but we'll take it. Okay, let's go see what they have on north. So we'll whip back this way. How fast is this thing? 21 knots. Okay. We always, if we can, we want to start our destroyers out behind our main battle line. The less gunfire they take, the better. Kind of a suicidal run by their destroyer. That looks like something we would do. All right. Now we just need to try to chase this thing here down, the Amethyst class. And we are faster. This current fleet of light cruisers, they are built more along the lines of gunships than they are torpedo cruisers. Like our early torpedo cruisers were, where we loaded them up with 4 launchers or 4 tubes. Yes, we are firing torpedoes in the general direction of our cruisers, but they should be out of the way. We'll just let them free fire the torpedoes. We'll give them permission to do the same. I know there's an option where you can raise a black flag or something. I think that's like we just like let the torpedoes fly. But I don't know how that works. I've seen RVT do it, or RVT do it a few times. There they go. Oh, come on. Why won't it let me? Oh, it's already sunk, I guess. Now we set everything to cruise and we go home. We'll take a victory. It's just a small one, just a little victory, but we'll take it. Uh-oh, hang on, there's something over here. What is that? What do we got here? Oh, this is one of the destroyers that we crippled. Look at that thing trying to limp its way home. I would have thought it was done. I think that was the first destroyer that we encountered. There we go. So we traded about as many victory points as we lost during the last battle. So we need 12 trade protection. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's build one more of those. That'll give us 14. So we save the game. And if the war ended right now, we would get some nice reparations and concessions from them. Night battle. Ooh. Well, let's fire off some torpedoes. Why won't it let me fire the other launchers? Kind of weird. Oh, we lost them. Come back here, you. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be a nasty fight. What the heck are we even shooting at? Oh boy. What is this battle? What is going on here? Okay. Fire that. No, we don't want to do that. Let's do that. And let's see if we can target it again. Let's do that. And we're just rippling through all of our torpedoes early on here. We're only going to have torpedoes left in our number 2 and number 3 slots in the formation. I mean, are we like, is this just a, are we in the middle of a bunch of transports? This feels like a transport battle, like a convoy battle. But we only have to sink 2 ships. Come on, just keep shooting. We don't want to waste any more of our torpedoes on these. Are these enough tonnage? They are. This is a weird battle. Like, this is the kind of formation you would see, like a transport formation you'd see in a convoy battle. I don't know what's what. We're just launching torpedoes in every direction. These could all be friendly ships for all I know. All right, well, this is a little bit chaotic. Let's just get out of here. We've completed our mission. We'll keep our cruisers going, so our cruisers can do some real damage here without having to waste torpedoes. But if we can hit something on our way out, we will. Okay, well, we missed. That's fine. We have 1 torpedo left. Number 3. Let's fire at this heavy cruiser if we can. Oh, I didn't think we'd hit it, but we did. We got it right in the butt. That's pretty good. Right in the bootay. Gave it the old Bismarck treatment. Okay. Well, how is the no flooding that to speak of? So we will slow down to 6 knots and we'll retreat back to port. And we'll stay in the fight with our cruisers. I mean, if we can sink something, we'll sink it. Like anything we can hit, any points is good points, right? Cool. Yeah, let's get out of here. Well, daylight is approaching here. We do have a uh, limited speed. Let's go back up to full speed. Uh-oh. Those look like destroyers. Uh-oh. We're in the middle of a hole. This might have been some hubris on our part. Whoa, yeah, we found their hole. Oh, and there's more transports. Yeah, let's do it. We'll just keep bobbing and dodging. I mean, come on. It's always fun to just sink a bunch of transports. You put all this, all these guns on your ships. You want them to hit some stuff and do some damage. And most of the time, when you shoot at enemy ships, they don't want to sink. So let's get out of here. We're on fire, so I guess it's time to go. Yeah, we got the fire under control too. Max speed. We're being chased by a cruiser. That's a nice cruiser too, 28 knots. Look, I mean, the fact that we're getting kills with these 24 knot cruisers is a pretty big deal. We're getting some use out of these things while we have them. So we took heavy damage to one destroyer. We sank a heavy cruiser. We sank a bunch of transports and one destroyer. I really thought we sank more destroyers. I thought we were just like in amongst them. Okay. It's more victory points, another almost 3,000. Okay. We could put our destroyers into screen mode, but I do like keeping them close for when the time is right to our main fleet. Should we become allies with the US? Yes, we will. So we are now allies with the US and Italy. So we'll probably call it here. This is a shorter episode, but the last episode was really long. And if you ended up watching all the way through the last episode, uh, I commend you. But it was that ambush battle was really good. So I personally think it was worth it to, you know, record for that long. So yeah, we're getting some use out of these old light cruisers of ours. These are probably, up next as far as what's going to get replaced. We'll see if we can't build some like modern 28 or 29 knot cruisers. We still don't have access to let's see here. Yeah, we still don't have access to side mounts for cruisers yet above water. So we might have to just refit them later on. All right, well, to save the game, if you've hung out with me for this long, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the shout out from RVT that he sent out today. He did a great video. I'm gonna link his channel um, in my in this particular in the description of this. Sorry, I'm new to all this stuff, so I'll put it in the description. He shouted out several of the smaller channels that are out there, some of the newer ones, some of the older ones, and it's really cool that he's using his uh, platform, his larger platform, to help out the smaller streamers than himself. He absolutely does not have to do that, and it shows that he really does care about the historical wargaming community that we have here on YouTube. And it's important that we try to support each other as much as we can to get our reach out there, bring more people into this hobby. So please remember to sail safely out there, and I will see you next time.